What inspired me to do Flashback? The Flashback parties, the idea came about because in the late 90s, I used to have a residency at a club called Vinyl. And I did a tribute to the Paradise Garage along with Mel Sharon, owner of West End Records. And when we did that party, it was a beautiful party just to reminisce and hear all that music and see the dancers groove to sounds that came out of the Paradise Garage, that came from Larry Levan, and everything else musically associated. So I wanted to keep going with those type of parties. So I created this idea, and with Flashback, I was able to give you my New York experience. You know, it's growing up in New York City. I went to a lot of clubs, and my sisters also went to clubs before me. So a lot of the music from the Loft, the Gallery, the Paradise Garage, the Fun House, Rowan 96, Ones, Bonds, Thriller. I mean, so many. Zanzibar of these clubs were responsible for a lot of the sounds that, you know, we have today. So Flashback is a reflection of that music, and it's a lot more broad, you know, because it can go from disco to funk, soul, to even the rock dance sound that came from the early 80s, into the 90s house classics, into the MAW classic sounds, you know, Kerry Chandler, the Basement Boys, I mean, you know, Marshall Jefferson, Larry Heard, goodness, the list goes on and on, Little Lewis. So, you know, for me, doing these kind of nights are really kind of like a history lesson in dance music. I mean, it goes from New York to Chicago to Detroit, from way back until the early 90s. Some of my favorite memories from the 80s is playing at clubs like the Devil's Nest, Heartthrob, Studio 54. I mean, you know, musically, I went from house to freestyle, Latin hip-hop, reggae, I mean, DOR, dance-orientated rock. I mean, you know, I played all kinds of music to the disco classics back in the days, the boogie jams. I mean, you know, it was kind of like an open format night, and that's the style that I had, but it was the way I mixed the records that made it pretty special. And I had really good times at those clubs. I mean, you could imagine at Studio 54 in one night, we had 10 City performing with Public Enemy and India. Like, that would show you the, you know, the broad spectrum of music that I was playing at that time. And it was really special, you know. As well, going to clubs and hearing the other DJs. I mean, you know, I would go to Zanzibar almost every other week and go check out Tony Humphries mixing there and stay there till 10 in the morning. I would go to the Paradise Garage after I played in the club, 4 in the morning, go straight with about 20, 30 people to the Paradise Garage and stay there to the wee hours of the morning, hearing Larry Levan spin, you know, and David DePino. You know, so, you know, it was really special times. There was nothing like it. I mean, art-wise, music-wise, there was this synergy going on that was really something else. It was cosmic. I'll tell you a little something really special about this flyer right here. You know, it really represents a lot of the history in dance music, and a lot of these people are my friends, and I've known for a very long time. You know, some are not here anymore. You know, many are here. But, you know, if you look over here, you see T. Scott, one of our legendary DJs from New York.